Hello. When I first heard of the McCann case, I was um, I was quite shocked and felt very sorry for the Mccanns. Um, I thought it's awful losing a child, but to lose one in such tragic circumstances abroad must be just soul destroying. However, when I then learned they were out drinking and had left the children alone, all of them in an apartment in the dark, I just found that they were despicable people and quite arrogant with it. When I looked at them, they didn't seem to show any contrition for what they'd done really, and didn't seem to see anything wrong in leaving the kids. Later on, then, when I discovered that they'd actually not bothered going out looking for Maddie, whilst most of Praia da Luz was up shouting and searching for her, this is when I started to suspect. I couldn't reconcile this, parents not to be out looking for their daughter that's missing when she could potentially be 100 yards down the road, hiding, frightened in the dark, lots of people shouting her name, people she wouldn't have known, and they sat there in the apartment for hours whilst other people did the looking. That was just very suspicious. As I delved further and became more familiar with the case and read the police files and spoke with people online, in reading the police statements, Jerry McCann stated in his initial statement that he and Kate had both entered the apartment using a key at the front door, which, as you know, was much further around the apartment than where the patio doors were. So, initial police statements are usually the most honest. They don't always contain all the details, but they're usually the most honest statements. So I had to take this as read, that the apartment was locked, and that's the way that they both entered the apartment. Now, if the apartment was locked, that tells us, with no visible signs of break-in, that Maddie was not abducted, as claimed by the Mccanns. There was also signs of staging of an abduction, in that the window to the bedroom was opened, but it was proven it couldn't have been opened in that way from the outside, and yet it was opened. It was also proven in the libel trial that no one could have gone out of that window with Maddie. It's for these reasons that I believe the McCann are involved in the disappearance of